Hi guys, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to go over much of the information regarding the new season coming to Rainbow Six Siege in the next update. I'm sure most of you know that this is the South Korean update and is being referred to as Operation White Noise. Already we have the new map, both South Korean operators, and the last Polish operator. These have all been confirmed by Ubisoft with the trailer, but we do not yet know all the information and the exact details regarding everything. So let's talk about it. I'll give you my thoughts and you share yours with me in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and probably subscribe for more. Starting off with McDonald Tower, this will be our next map and possibly one of the most interesting of all the recent ones we have gotten. It is a communication tower set in Seoul, South Korea. It features what seems to be a main lobby with trees overlooked by a balcony. Then there is a bar, a couple offices here and there, and places where a few floors overlook one another, similar to many colleges and some business buildings. This map clearly has an open concept and seems to be on the rather large size, although there is no way of truly knowing this without actually walking around it in game. Just going based off of the trailer, the architecture with this map mixed with the colors makes this one of the more beautiful maps. And I probably should mention that the developers have stated that they wanted to bring the fear of heights and the sensation of falling within this map. I feel they were looking to put this into a map such as Skyscraper, but it was only noticed in certain spawn locations and never really whenever you got inside of the map. But for McDonald Tower, you can see much of the building is surrounded by glass, allowing you to look out into the city and distant mountains. Even the floors in some parts are made of glass where you can see straight down into the traffic of Seoul. Also, with how some of the areas are laid out, as I mentioned before, you can look over the railing and see down what seems to be about 2 floors. So this map is very interesting nonetheless with the verticality they try to incorporate into this map. I just want to know where the spawns are. The only places that seem like spawn locations are possibly the clips in the very beginning of the video, on the roof where the benches are, and maybe those creepy hallways that follow soon after could be the spawn locations. To me, they make the most sense since they are the only places that seem to show any signs of being outside of the building. But now let's move on to the operators, and as I said before, we will receive another 3 operators, both the Korean attacker and defender alongside the second Polish operator. Keep in mind their gadgets are not 100% confirmed, and I do not know exactly how they will work, but based off their trailers I can pretty much make an educated guess. So let's start off with Sofia. She is the Polish attacker and Ella's big sister. Similar to them, their gadget somewhat relates. Instead of a mine, Sofia has a double-barrel gun that shoots out concussion projectiles that can cause a dizzying effect similar to Ella's mines. But this gun uses a second barrel to fire a breaching charge, so you would have the option to switch between the two, similar to a Capiteo and his crossbows. So with the addition of Sofia, are Buck, Ash, and Sledge going to be as necessary as before? Sofia can create what seems to be a sledge-sized hole, possibly quicker than everyone else, and also have a concussion launcher, and most likely will still be able to carry another small gadget. Besides how the gun performs, the only reason I could see someone picking another breaching operator other than Sofia is if it's Ash, and only because she is a 3-speed. But let's not go any further. I don't want to go too much into detail about these operators. That's going to be for another video. So let's quickly go over to Cobie. I don't really know how to pronounce their names. I'm sorry. I am not fluent in any of these other languages, but she is going to hopefully be the direct counter to all of these trap operators. I know many people have been complaining about the trap meta within this game, and Cobie could be a step in the right direction to minimize the lethality of the traps in this game. Again, based off of the trailer, Cobie pulls out what seems to be a list on her device. Maybe it's a list of nearby gadgets, but then she activates it and locates a gadget nearby by using an amplifying sound, and then she destroys it by shooting. If this is all her gadget does, then I am not really sure how useful she will be. Locating the devices aren't really a big deal. Destroying them without putting yourself in harm's way is what I'm sure most people are looking for in the Cobie. IQ can locate devices perfectly, but where she is not very useful is when it comes to destroying it. Being able to hear where the gadget is great, but if the Cobie cannot remotely destroy it, then she is, in my opinion, just going to be another IQ. And lastly, Vigil, our next defender. He has probably the most unique gadget of them all. From the looks of it, he is able to be invisible to drones. You see, when he puts on the mask, suddenly the cameras do not detect him. I'm not sure if it's something that you can toggle on and off, but I feel the gadget or ability is really due to what is on his back. To me, the device on his back seems to be a mute jammer. It looks similar, at least. But I'm very interested to figure out how this gadget exactly works. Does it last the entire time? Is it the mask or the jammer on his back? And does the jammer have a certain radius of effect or a cooldown time similar to Caveira? These are all questions I have, and what about you? Which is your favorite operator that you're looking forward to, and what do you think of the new map? Leave a comment down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent. I think I'm finally able to start making videos again. I didn't want to make a video 1 week and then just leave for like 4 weeks, and then make another one, leave for another 2 weeks. So I just stopped making videos until I knew I was able to actually make videos constantly. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do, and I think that's all. Bye.